past, dum, 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 to the future, dum, 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 past, dum, 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 to the future.
Hello everyone, this is the Prime Commander, and today we're going to be reviewing the Masters of the Universe Origins Tri-Klops cartoon collection. Okay, so here we have the Masters of the Universe Tri-Klops cartoon collection figure from Mattel. And I must say that I'm a big fan of the Masters of the Universe cartoon collection for the Origins line. I do have a few of the classics cartoon-based figures. I do not have all of them because that was towards the end of the line and it was just problems with trying to complete that collection as well as the cost. So I really was excited and happy to hear that Mattel had decided to do this for the Origins line, and for the most part they've been pretty easy to pick up. In the 80s, that was one of the big things was accuracy. So you had a lot of toy lines that didn't necessarily match up to what we saw in the cartoons at that time, from G.I. Joe to Transformers and to Masters of the Universe. Oftentimes there were some confusions, and the figures sometimes were made and developed before the cartoons were produced, and the cartoons had some liberties with the designs. But here in the modern age, it seems like a lot of these companies are producing cartoon accurate versions, and I wholly appreciate that. And as a fan of the original Masters of the Universe cartoon, the aesthetics, is not really a great cartoon to revisit as an adult. Some of them are good, some of them not so much. But Masters of the Universe still, what they did with that original cartoon by Filmation is still amazing. It's beautiful to look at. The designs were great, and now we have figures based off of those wonderful designs. So getting on with the figure has the standard Masters of the Universe Origins design template. It's a lot of reuse, and I'm completely fine with that. You understand what you're getting when you go into a Masters of the Universe line. You're going to get reuse, and that's okay. That's the way it's always been from the beginning. I'm fine with that now. But the most important thing, if you're going to do a cartoon collection, is the accuracy. And in terms of that, they've nailed it. I was about to say Cyclops. Tri-Klops is spot on, and he looks amazing. And I must just say that I'm really pleased. There really isn't much to say. The figure features the standard articulation for all of the Origins line, which is good. The only gripe I have about the line is that I wish that the feet were a little bit bigger. They sometimes can appear a little bit small in proportion with the figure, but that's pretty standard. It's just a small gripe, not anything worth complaining about. And the quality on the figure is also pretty good. He comes with a rock softener weapon as well as a mini comic, and both of those are great, which is standard for Mattel. And that pretty much is it. I mean, it's just the Tri-Klops cartoon version in figure form, and you can't beat that. Anybody that I think that has a distinct love for Masters of the Universe, especially those of us who grew up with the cartoon and the original toys, I think we're all pretty much pleased with this line, and I know for sure that I am. And I hope to see more. I mean, they're rounding out. I mean, they've done so many at this point. It's really to my satisfaction, and I'm curious to see how far they continue to go with it. And hopefully the next step is that they will do the original 86 movie figures in the Origins line and definitely fix some of the problems that they have with some of those figures, namely the Skeletor and that hood. So, but getting back to Tri-Klops, he's wonderful. If you have a chance, pick him up. I think you'll be happy and satisfied with him. Okay, now let's go to the rating. For design, I give him a 25. I think that the design is spot on. When it comes to accuracy, I give him another 25. They nailed it directly from the cartoon in terms of look and just everything. He's not over stylized, over designed. He's spot on from the cartoon. The worth, I give it a 15. I do have a bit of a problem with Masters of the Universe Origins figures being $20, $25 in some cases. I think $15 would be more appropriate for them, but I can accept 20. But if the common tendency with these lines is that they continue to push the envelope, and I'm hoping that we do not see an increase in price on the Origins line. But for right now, I can accept the $20 line, but I do have to take a little bit back because of the fact that I feel that the figure should only be between 15 and maybe 17 at the most. In terms of quality, I give it a 25. I do not have any problems with my figure, so I'm thankful for that. And that brings us to a total of 90 points, which makes this an excellent figure, and I 100% agree. The pros for it is the standard design, which you cannot lose when you collect Origins. You know what you're getting, so there's no surprise there in how they work in special features and designs and accessories. I think they do a great job with that, so that's a pro for me. And the second pro is the accuracy. It's spot on. And the third pro is consistent. What should be consistency. I think that they are consistent with the Masters of the Universe Origins line, and I'm thankful for that. And when you have the sublines, such as the cartoon collection, they've been consistent that way, and so I'm thankful for that. And I really don't have any cons specific to the figure, and so that's always a plus. So good job, Mattel, and keep it up.
It's amazing, quite amazing. The adventures that we share, they're amazing, forever amazing.